All right, so a lot of folks likely out today enjoying shops like that one because it was just beautiful summer day.
Absolutely. I think the dog would appreciate it too. We started off today with a cool morning, but then we got plenty of sunshine and it started to feel like summer this afternoon. Visible satellite here shows a couple of cumulus clouds popped up earlier, but otherwise it's been a pretty clear day. Same goes for the radar. A couple of showers up in Canada, but they're going to stay up there, so we'll be nice and dry today thanks to high pressure, but we will have some more rain on the way. I'll get to that in just a minute, but first, if you were up early this morning, it might have felt like fall. Some places, especially closer to the Canadian border, saw temps this morning in the upper 30s briefly, and even as we got closer to the coast, some temperatures this morning in the upper 40s, so very crisp and fall-like out there, about 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of year. But with plenty of sunshine, we were able to jump back up into the mid to upper 70s for a lot of places, which is right around average for this time of year, and ended up being a pretty spectacular summer day. Now, our dew points have crept up a little bit from yesterday, but it's still so dry you might not have noticed, but it will prevent our temperatures from dropping quite that far as we go into the overnight hours tonight. But in terms of the humidity, we are going to creep up a little bit as our system moves through on Friday, but then it will drop back down as we get into the weekend and then begin to creep up a little bit more. But for the most part, we're still going to stay in pretty comfortable territory, especially for August. Now, as we head into tonight and into early tomorrow morning, we're going to stay mostly clear tonight. A couple of clouds pop up early tomorrow morning. Again, a little bit of a warmer morning tomorrow, but still a little bit cool for this time of year. So we'll start out Thursday with plenty of sunshine, but we will have some clouds begin to build in the afternoon, and that's going to be ahead of a system that's going to bring us some rain for Friday. Now, the rain is going to start with some showers just after midnight and getting into early tomorrow morning. Some of the heavier rain is going to be to our south, but we are going to see showers and storms pretty consistently throughout the day on Friday, so it's going to be a wetter day there. And then as we get into Saturday as well, we are still in the sense where the models aren't quite in agreement, but it is starting to look that we are going to see a wetter Saturday. Once again, the European model, much wetter for Saturday than the American model, but I would say it isn't going to be a dry Saturday by any means. We even have a couple of showers possible on Sunday. So marine forecast, if you're going to be out on the water, 1 to 2 feet and water 65 degrees. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, that system starts to roll in tomorrow with increasing clouds throughout the day. Friday, a little bit cooler, a little bit stickier. Showers and storms throughout the day. Become more scattered on Saturday, but we can't promise a dry Saturday. Sunday is the drier of the 2 weekend days, but can't rule out a little bit of a sprinkle either. And then Monday, high pressure returns and we'll get some sunshine back. So Brian, we had a great stretch of weather. So once we got into Friday, it's Friday the front day.
We know it always has to change at some point. All right, Dana,
absolutely.
Thank you.